today. I'm just going to hop on here, and my name is Chris Johnstone. Welcome to the event, and thrilled to have you here. Today, we're going to be showing you how to use quizzes in your mortgage business in order to generate better quality leads and more of them. This style of lead generation is kind of right on pace with our chat bot, which is generating quality leads of people that are actually interested in getting a mortgage. So the whole mentality behind what you're going to learn is getting your leads from Facebook and Instagram to jump through hoops to essentially qualify themselves to you. But we know the more hurdles that we put in front of people and the harder it is to opt in, the more quality we're going to get through the system. Now, full disclosure, keep in mind that the majority of these leads are still going to be lower quality. They're not going to fit in the credit criteria that you need. They're not going to respond. That's why we're putting all of these leads into an automatic follow-up system on the back end that sends ringless voicemails, text messages, emails, has that system all automated so that you don't have to cold call or chase the leads, right? The whole idea here is to make it so that your time is the most efficient at getting to the people from your online marketing that are actually going to want to work with you. So let's make sure that we don't have any technical issues, and then we'll hop right in. So somewhere in the Q&A panel, if you could just type in yes, let me know that you can hear my voice and that you can see the screen. It just says a big welcome to all y'all. So you should be able to see the screen and hear my voice. So just let me know that you can see. So yes. Okay, awesome. Danielle, Dan, Josh, Leo, Matthew, Ryan. Awesome. Thank you. And welcome to our bi-weekly training. It is amazing to have you here. So with that, we are going to hop right in. And as you have questions, because you should have questions while we're going through this process, just type them into that Q&A panel, and I'll answer them as I can in real time, but also I'll stick around at the end and answer any questions that you have. So I don't know if you've been watching all of the news about Rocket Mortgage and Quicken and Zillow and all of these larger scale companies that are starting to become tech focused. I mean, fintech is just blowing up right now, and our consumers are very aware of this, right? Our customers really are being programmed, and they're seeing a lot of advertising right now in the mortgage space that are talking about the digital mortgage processing, that don't talk to somebody and get a mortgage type process, right? So we know that what we bring to the table and the relationship with our clients is exceptionally important, but our customers are moving and we have to stay with our customers, right? So getting in front of your leads and giving them the offer of, hey, we can let you know how much you qualify for and what rate you can expect to pay, and using that as a lead generation offer to bring those people to you so that you can then build the relationship and actually help them close their mortgage. It's a much more efficient way to generate leads in today's world. And moving forward, this is going to become, I believe, a core business system. If you don't have a way of running online leads or running online ads, turning those into leads, turning leads into applications, and then funding those applications, it's going to get harder and harder to use advertising to generate customers. That makes you more reliant on your past customer database and your realtor partners, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. But if you want to go direct to market, digital is the way to go. So check this out. And I would be interested in the Q&A if you could post out here. So Rocket Mortgage was launched in 2016. You may remember their Super Bowl advertisement. Are there any guesses out there into how much mortgage volume was done the first year that Rocket Mortgage was introduced with Quicken Loans? Any ideas out there as to how much volume was? I won't say your name or anything like that, but any guesses out there as to how much mortgage volume Rocket Mortgage processed in 2016? We've got a guess there of 9 billion. Another one for 2 billion, 8 billion. Man, nice to see all those B's out there. It's nice to know we're in a good business that's got lots of volume out there. But the lender funded $7 billion in closed loans their first year using Rocket Mortgage, which was 2016. At that time, that's just over 7% of their total loan volume in 2016, which checked in 2016 at a record-breaking $96 billion in 1 year they funded. Now, if I'm not mistaken, they are in the running, if not the largest mortgage lender in the United States. And Rocket Mortgage has evolved into becoming part of a core offering as to what they're leading into the marketplace. Now, if we go down and we look at a little bit more of this article from Housing Wire, it says, Rocket Mortgage has forever changed the way people think about getting a mortgage. The product has been successful in so many ways, including its strong appeal to first-time home buyers and the ability to remove the intimidating and cumbersome aspects of the traditional mortgage process, which is super cool, right? It tells us what our customers are actually looking for. They're looking for convenience. And as much as we know that it's not the, it's definitely got a marketing wrapper around it, that our customers want ease, making this process easy for them and eliminating the paperwork and the stress of it is a big value add to your customers. So an interesting little bit of that statistic. So 80% of Rocket Mortgage users were first-time home buyers, but close to 50% of those people were in the 30-plus age demographic. So they were like the 30 and 40-plus demographic. So even though they were first-time buyers, they weren't millennials. They weren't those younger to the market. So definitely, if you look at social media adoption rates and Facebook and Instagram and all those wonderful things, it is definitely the buying population that is driving the market, and technology is becoming a huge part of that. And we're seeing that. I mean, here's Mel, one of our clients. His return on investment from running ads on Facebook was 507% over a 1 year period last year. So here's how this whole process works, right? What we're going to do is help you digitize the start of the mortgage process in your business. So there are 3 parts to any online marketing system. You've got traffic, which is the network and the ads that you're showing on that network. And that can be Facebook, Instagram, Google, or YouTube. I highly recommend Facebook and Instagram right now because you can buy that traffic for far less than what you would have to spend on Google or YouTube. So you're running ads on Facebook and Instagram, and then you're giving people an offer, right? So 2 years ago, the offer was for a free report. People would go to a landing page. It would have the offer on the left-hand side, the big button on the right-hand side. You would click the button and it would say, hey, give me your name, your phone number, and your email address, and I'll send you this thing, right? Well, those are dwindling in response rates. And we're finding that if we can get like 10 to 12 to 15% of people to opt in on that traditional style page, we're doing really, really well. By using a survey, which is what I'm going to teach you today, or a chatbot, which we've taught you previously, if you're focusing on that style of lead generation, I'll show you here in just a second, the opt-in rates are actually much higher than what you would get on a traditional opt-in page. And then the conversion mechanism, which again, we've covered in previous trainings here, is how to set up an automated system that sends ringless voicemails, text messages, and emails. And if you're not familiar with what a ringless voicemail is, somebody opts in and says, okay, here's all the information about the mortgage that I'm trying to get. Here's my name, here's my phone number, here's my email address. When they opt in, it then essentially rings that person's phone. So their phone rings or chirps, right? But the phone call doesn't actually come through. And then there's a voicemail that's inserted into their voicemail box. So it looks like you've called them right away. Then there's a text message, and then there's an email that goes out. And that's how we're generating leads. So today, what we're focusing on is the middle there, that is the offer, right? We want to make sure that we've got our offer dialed in. So These are a couple of examples of ads that we're running to drive people into this survey process. So it says, have you gotten, I'm reading the one on the left, right? Have you got an offer for your mortgage? Use our brand new automated mortgage rate quote tool to find out how much you qualify for and what rate you can negotiate. The ad then over on the right-hand side says, do you have questions about getting a mortgage? What you qualify for, what your rate and payment will be. Use our brand new mortgage robot to get instant answers to your questions for free and find out how much you can afford and at what rate. So you can tell just by the ad copy that we're putting out in front of these people that they are most likely going to be in the process of getting a mortgage or want to be in the process of getting a mortgage just by the fact that the ad copy is only speaking to them. So we're kind of repelling the low quality leads and attracting the right quality leads right from the beginning of the process. So that's an idea of the ad copy for you. And obviously you can massage it and test it, and you need to test different images and different copy because every marketplace is going to be different. They respond differently to that advertising, but that gives you an idea of what you want to put into the marketplace in your advertisements. Now, again, traditionally we would drive that type of traffic to a opt-in page, but by driving them to a survey and quizzing them up front on the mortgage process, we're actually seeing opt-in rates of 40%, sometimes greater than that, sometimes a little bit less than that, but far better than 10%. And in the beginning phases, that was shocking to us. When we originally came up with the chatbot, we thought this process is going to be so difficult for people to get through. We might only get like 1 or 2% of people to actually respond, but those leads are going to be incredibly high quality. So when the chatbot and the surveys actually outperformed the traditional landing page, we were very surprised. And what we've discovered over time, and the reason why we think that is because we're actually asking the questions that make sense for people that want to get a mortgage. So when they go and they click on that ad that says, find out how much home you can afford and what rate you can expect to pay. Well, when they click the button and it immediately says, okay, how much home do you want to purchase? What down payment do you have saved? What do you think your credit score is? And we walk them through all those questions. It makes sense in their mind that by giving those answers, we're going to use it to help qualify them for the mortgage. They're not looking for an ebook. They're looking for an approval, right? So it makes sense. That's why more people are going through the process and actually opting in. So I want to show you a quiz that we've developed in our business to help you kind of wrap your mind around how you can use this in your mortgage business. And then I'll walk you through a little example here. So what I'd like for all of you to do is to go to digitalmarketingquiz.com. That's digitalmarketingquiz.com. That's our domain. That's our survey for our business here at Connection Incorporated. And we're running ads on Facebook that says to mortgage professionals and business professionals, hey, if you want to know what the right marketing strategy is for your specific business, take this quiz and we'll let you know. It's the exact same wrapper as, hey, if you want to get qualified for a mortgage, fill out this quiz and we'll let you know how much home you qualify for and what rate you can expect to pay. So let me walk you through the process. So what we have here is a landing page. And the reason why I have a landing page in front of our traffic is because I want people to watch this video. So we're comfortable on video. We use video marketing in pretty much all of our marketing that we're putting out right now. And this is to pre-frame the people that come through the actual offer because I want them to understand what the marketing quiz is. So they watch this little video. It's 1 minute and 40 seconds. It's super quick, plays on mobile, looks awesome. And then there's a call to action. Discover what type of ads you should be running for your business to get the best return on investment, and then start quiz now. So they click the button to start the quiz, and it then moves them into the actual quiz and the assessment. On all of our mortgage ads, this is where people start. They'll click on the ad on Facebook. There's no landing page in front of it. They just immediately land right on the quiz. And rather than, our branding up at the top, it's your branding up at the top. The tool that we're using to build this is called Survey Gizmo. kind of a weird name, surveygizmo.com. I believe the pricing right now is around $300 a month to get access to Survey Gizmo, but the tool works exceptionally well. And the data that you get on the back end of it is actually really cool. So let me show you how this works. You start asking questions to qualify your leads through the process. So our first question here is, do you get Google reviews from your happy customers? Right? And that's a legitimate question. Do you get Google reviews from your happy past customers? That is the first place that you should start in digital marketing if you're not actively doing that, right? So based on this yes or no answer, we know where to take people next in the survey. So do you get Google reviews from your happy past customers? Yes. So you'll notice as soon as I click that button, it's going to take me to the next step in the process. So give me a second here. Oh. Now I've done it. I've broken it. I have broken it. Hold on just one second. There we go. So Daniel says his isn't working either. So give me just one second. Well, there's our button. So for some strange reason, our button disappeared on us. May have timed out on me. So Daniel, try refreshing your screen, see if it works for you there. We had a little glitch. Nothing like being live and having the form break, right? That's what I get for showing this live and not doing it on PowerPoint. But I think the experience of going through it is definitely worth it. So they click yes or no. Now they move to the next question. You'll notice all of the branding and everything disappears at that point because over 80% of people are taking this survey on their mobile phone, right? So it's important for us to get rid of a lot of the stuff that fills up the top of the page so that everything happens right on their screen and they don't have to scroll up or down. So then we ask them the second question. Do you show up on the first page of Google when people search for your profession online, i.e. mortgage lender, financial planner, etc.? So for us, it's yes. For you, it may be no. And actually, you know what I'll do is I'll put no in there just so that you can see how the scoring mechanism works on the back end. So we click on next. Do you get customers by running ads on Facebook and Instagram? I run ads, but I haven't generated any customers. And you can see we're just walking people through, like, do you get Google reviews? Do you rank on Google? Are you running ads on Facebook and Instagram? Do you have an automatic follow-up system that turns your leads into appointments automatically? Yes. Right? And you can see as people are taking the quiz, they're thinking about whether they do or they don't have these gaps in their business. And it's actually helping them brainstorm, hey, this is helpful in my business. We want the same thing for your mortgage customers to be going through and being like, purchase price. You know, do you have a down payment, minimum down payment of 3% required? They'll see that and they'll go, oh, wow. I didn't know I could get a home with a 3% down payment. I thought I needed 20%, or I don't have a down payment, right? I'm going to stop the survey because I don't have that. But by asking them the questions, again, we're qualifying the leads as they go through the process. Then we're starting to move to more advanced strategies, right? Do you retarget your past customers online to get referrals and repeat business? And then we've got a little brief description there of what retargeting is so that they can understand it. So they click yes or no, and then click on next. And you can see there's this helpful little bar down at the bottom that shows you where you're at in the survey, whether you're almost done or you're not almost done. So we know that if we can get somebody to invest their time into actually answering 3 or more of these questions, the likelihood of them completing the survey goes up dramatically. So the first 3 questions are kind of like softball questions, like, how much home, what's the purchase price of the home you want to buy? Do you have a down payment? How soon are you looking to move, right? Those are simple questions for people to answer. Then we can start asking more advanced questions after that because we know they're past that 3rd question. So then we're asking, do you have a monthly marketing budget? If they click on yes, it gives them the ability to put that in. So we'll just punch in a number there. And then next. Congratulations, we're ready to calculate your score and show you what marketing strategies represent the greatest opportunity for you. And then on our quiz, you could put, congratulations, we're ready to calculate how much home you can afford and what rate you can expect to pay. What first name should we use for our files? So we'll put in Chris. Next up, where should we send your mortgage quote? And that goes to chris@connectionincorporated.com. And then phone number. And our phone number here at the office is 866. You can tell I was in Chicago yesterday and I'm a little bit jet lagged today. 866-452-4550 and submit. So now in our email, a lead pops up and it says, hey, you've got a brand new mortgage lead that just came through your system. But what's also happened now is that lead's information has been transferred over to our follow-up system. And our follow-up system has got the name, the phone number, and the email address. Now, there's a ringless voicemail that's triggered that goes out to that lead. Hey, it's Chris. You requested your digital marketing quiz. You know, on the thank you page, we got your score and you got access to our new digital marketing planner where you can download that marketing planner to help you implement the strategy that you should be implementing in your business. In your mortgage business, it goes to a thank you page that has your testimonials on it that says, thank you so much for requesting how much you qualify for and what rate you can expect to pay. We're experts at helping you get qualified. Here's our phone number to call us. And here's where you can book an appointment. And if you want to submit an online application, here's the link to our online application. Nobody ever fills out the online application. Like expecting people to actually fill out an online application on a mobile phone is not going to happen. You need to get these people on the phone. That's the next logical part of the conversion process. So ours, you can see very simply, our funnel is going to book a consultation, right? So there's another video, same background, that then explains, hey, you've got a score. So based on what they put into the survey, they get a score. Congratulations, you scored 51 out of a possible 100. So this tells them that they're in advanced marketing, but there's still room for improvement, right? Click the button below to book a free one-on-one marketing consultation. During the call, we'll help you map out a plan to get better results faster, and then they can download the digital marketing planner. When they click on that, it takes them to the PDF where they can download the free report, right? So the whole purpose here, just give me a second here. The whole purpose is to get somebody to book an appointment. And when they click on the book now link, that takes them over to our Calendly link. Just give me a second. So they watch the video and then they book an appointment. So it says book now. They click on the book now link. And Daniel, I would be very interested to know if you were able to get that survey working for you when you refreshed. So you can see they click on the button, it immediately goes to our Calendly, and they can book in an appointment for Friday or whenever is convenient for them. But again, we don't have to chase these people to get them to book the appointment. They can book it right off the thank you page. But the ringless voicemail, the text message, and the email goes out automatically. Day 1, day 2, day 3. Then takes a couple days off, follows up day 6, day 9, day 13, day 18. That drip exists for a year. And that's super important in the mortgage business because we know when people are going and filling out these forms, looking for mortgage information, they're still shopping for a home. They're either in the beginning phases, they haven't even picked a realtor yet, so they're a great referral for you when you get the lead, or they're in the process of buying a home. And in some marketplaces right now, it's difficult to buy a home. You know, they're putting in offers, they're trying to buy houses, but they're getting outbid, whatever it is, right? So it can take 4 months for these people to finally find the right home and get ready to put in an offer and say, okay, now we need the mortgage person. Well, what we're doing with the automated follow-up is becoming the lender in their pocket, right? So that when it comes time for them to get the mortgage, they're not going to Google and searching for mortgage lender. They're saying, oh, that mortgage lender has been doing a great job of following up with us. Let's give them a call and get that pre-qualification. And you're right there in their phone. They've got emails from you. They've got text messages from you. They've got voicemails from you. You're easily contactable when it's right for them, right? It's not normal for the majority of these leads to convert right away. They convert down the line. Now, with the automated follow-up system, we are seeing like 30-40% response rates from the leads that we put into the system that actually reach back out as a result. Now, roughly half of them are saying, no, thank you, not interested, not right now. That's totally okay. Those are people that you didn't have to cold call. Those are people that you didn't have to chase. Again, the whole system is automated so that it frees your time so that you just focus on the leads that are quality. Now, one point to mention, and hold on, we got, so can you turn off the automated follow-up at some point, let's say after you have a conversation with them? Yes. So the way that the automated follow-up system works is that it shuts off as soon as anybody replies to it. So if the first ringless voicemail goes out and they reply back or they call back right away, it shuts off. So because we don't want them to be on the phone with you and then 10 minutes later, like you're talking to them and you're sending them a text that says, is now a good time to talk? And they get the text message and they're like, wait a minute, what's going on here, right? So as soon as anybody replies back to the message, the whole thing shuts off, which is important for you to know because those are the leads that you have to pick up and follow up on. So you get a lot of people that will text in and be like, now's not a good time, how's tomorrow at 2 o'clock? Well, as soon as they send that text message back, the system shuts off. It's not going to follow up with them anymore. So you have to be the one that gets the text from the system and says, yes, tomorrow at 2 o'clock is great. I'll call you then. And then actually follow up and call the lead and then put them into another CRM program that's actually, your automated follow-up system. So that's how we're using quizzes in our business. And I wanted to give you that so that you can brainstorm how to use that Survey Gizmo tool combined with Calendly to book your own appointments and run your own system. And now what I want to do is kind of take you through the mortgage side of things and just kind of show you a quiz that we have set up for first-time home buyers. So again, you can see this is the exact same Survey Gizmo process. It says, do you currently rent or own? Where are you looking to purchase? When are you planning to request your home loan? What's your estimated credit score? How much would you like to borrow? Do you have a real estate agent that you're working with? Have you ever purchased a home before? Now, again, this is specific to first-time homebuyers. We have quizzes and surveys and chatbots that are designed for specific purposes. So there's just a general mortgage one that's, hey, you want to find out how much you qualify for and what rate you can expect to pay? Here's our mortgage questions, right? We have them for refinance. We have them for reverse mortgages. We have them for, specific for the HEROES program, we'll call it. VA. There's all kinds of different opportunities where you can run these surveys. And the whole purpose of surveying these people, again, is to make it so that when they start the process, they feel like, hey, this is for me. These people are asking me questions that's actually going to get me a result for how much I qualify for and what rate I can expect to pay. This, by answering these automated questions and not dealing with a person, I'm going to be able to get access to the answer and the information that I want on the back end. That's why these are so important. Now, what I did here is I just took a little screen grab from inside our Survey Gizmo account. And you can see here, like our average survey is like 45% completion rate, 54%. That means people that click the ad and engage in that first question on the survey, that's how many people finish the process after that. So just absolutely crushing landing pages and other traditional forms of lead generation. So, to get 40 to, even if you get 30% of the leads opting in, you're still like massively outperforming other lead gen, and you're getting all the information from these people as far as how much home they're looking to purchase, how soon they're looking to move, what they think their credit score is, do they have a down payment? So you can literally look at the quality of the leads that are coming from your advertising and tell whether you're targeting the right audience, whether your ad copy is resonating with the right people. You can literally tailor the campaign based on the people that you see coming through on the other side of it. Now, the other reason why surveys are so amazing is that you can track people through the process based on the questions, right? And then you can feed that information back into Facebook and Instagram. So we've done a class on how to install your Facebook pixel, right? Well, this uses Facebook custom conversion pixels. So you can go to Facebook and say, hey, I want to give data to Facebook on what a good lead is. And so you go in, you create a pixel that's good lead from survey and put it only at the end of the pathways where people say, I have the right purchase amount of the lead that you want, the right credit profile, they have a down payment, and they're looking to move right away. Well, you can take just that subset of leads. It might only be 20% or 30% of your leads, but those people, when they come through the funnel, you're automatically cycling that information back into the Facebook algorithm inside your Facebook ads account. And that machine learning learns what a high quality mortgage borrower looks like. It doesn't get the data from the bad leads. It just focuses on the data from the good leads. So the longer that you run your campaign and the more that you spend, the better the system works over time. It's incredible to watch this process go through. So that's just another added benefit to surveying or quizzing or putting your leads through a chat bot before they actually come into your business. So so that is our training for today. I would love to know if anybody has any questions. Again, check it out, digitalmarketingquiz.com. It is working. I'm not sure what the glitch was, probably just because we were live. And but no glitches right now. We're good to go. So check out digitalmarketingquiz.com, kind of like work yourself through that funnel and see how it all works. And then take that, modify it, use it in your mortgage business. And then also, know at any time, we do this for you, right? So we have done for you programs where we will literally, we'll do the ad targeting, we'll build the ad copy for you, we will build the survey, we will build the follow-up system, we write the ringless voicemails for you, you record them in your voice, we write the text messages, we write the emails, like we will literally build all of this for you and then run it in your business for you every month. It's a phenomenal offering. I highly recommend it. This is exactly how to do it. But if you want to have it done for you, you can go to digitalmarketingquiz.com, fill out that quiz, put your information in on the back end, and we'll reach out to you and get in touch if you're interested in chatting to us about how we can implement this in your business. So that link again is digitalmarketingquiz.com. And we're happy to see you on the inside there. So Julio asks, what's the approximate cost for the everything package? So if you were to come to us and ask for everything, as far as both Google advertisements and Facebook advertisements, you'd be about $3,000 a month, plus your ad costs on top of that, to give you a rough idea. But you should get on the phone so that we can really get to know your business better. So that we can actually recommend the strategy that's going to be best for you. In many cases, a lot of our mortgage lenders going direct to market isn't the first place where we start. Oftentimes it's focusing on your past customer database, getting retargeting ads going to your past customers, and real estate funnels. So focusing on your real estate partners, helping them convert more of their leads, putting retargeting strategies on the leads that you're already getting access to. So retargeting the leads that you're getting from Zillow or Boomtown or whatever service it is that you're using out there. So retargeting those leads because they're high purchase intent, we can get to them for lower costs. There's all kinds of really cool things that we can do, but we don't know which one's going to fit your business until we get on the phone with you and start to, ask you some questions, dig into where you're getting results right now, and then we can recommend the proper strategy for you. It also depends on your sales system on the back end. So there's, a big misnomer that, the marketing should be selling the deal, and it doesn't. All the marketing does is gives you an opportunity to talk to somebody who's in market and interested in a mortgage. It's your sales process that takes the lead, turns them into an app, and then turns that app into a customer. So these are phenomenal at filling your pipeline. But if you've got a sales system that isn't really built for online marketing, we're going to identify that in the survey, and then again give you good advice on where you will see the best return on investment. So I encourage you to book a consultation. Go through digitalmarketingquiz.com and have a chat with one of our specialists on the other end of that quiz, and they will help you out incredibly. Even if you don't buy the service, like that's totally cool. But they're wicked smart at marketing, and they'll be able to point you in the right direction and help you build one of those funnels over the phone, or at least point you in the right direction. They're not going to build it for you, but they'll let you know what strategy is best for you. So are there any other questions? And you are absolutely welcome. Right on, that looks good. Okay, cool. Awesome. That's all good. That's all taken care of. Amy, Ralph, Brian, Howard, Danny, Norm. Awesome. All of those questions we got taken care of. All right, so we're good to go. Right on. Well, I hope that you enjoyed our quiz marketing training today. Again, if you have any questions, hit me up inside the private group on Facebook, or you can email me, chris@connectionincorporated.com. Happy to answer any questions that you have. Hope you're having a fantastic day, everybody. And I'll see you inside the private Facebook group. See you later. Bye.